It will shock you when I reveal the connection between the type of sex you have and the size of your pocket. Let's start with this very short story. Jerry was my very close friend. Dude had girls like candy. I was jealous of his romantic life because he had every type of woman you can think of. Jessica on Monday, Diane on Tuesday, some fine older women over the weekend, and they were all really pretty women too. Anyone would be jealous, for real. But despite this lifestyle, his business moved like a snail, and he barely even spent a dime on the women. So what was wrong? Most people won't admit it, but the way you says a lot about how wealthy you can become. This isn't a motivational video. This is a tip you won't hear from a TED Talk about sex, money, and the kind of person who actually wins. There's one position that reveals who's built for wealth and who's built to remain average. And no, this is not a metaphor. This is real. Jerry knew just very little about this, and that single reason was why he lacked in his pocket. Now let's dive in. Please tap the subscribe button. I post the most random facts and tips to help you in life. All right, when a young man gets back from work, very exhausted, and your pretty girl opens the door in her software and tries to give you a hug, stop her momentarily. Instead, give her a kiss. Pause for a moment so she catches her breath from the surprise. Now kiss her again, this time deeply. Smooch her body, oranges and apples. Dip a finger in the peach. Bend over a damsel behind the door. Buggy, buggy, bang, bang, bang. If you can't do this as a man, tell me. How can you control your cash flow? Hang on, I'm not done with this lesson. The ability to control something as romantic as your girlfriend gives you the ability and aura to control the sexy amount of money you aspire to. You feel me? Money is fine as hell, and you need confidence. Now remember I told you to bend her over, but people like Jerry, in my earlier story, still won't do as I've directed. They'd rather watch a lady take control, make the first moves, spank his ass.
That's all too bad. Now listen, Deuce.
The following morning, after that day, before you leave for your hustle, whatever it may be, a business, a job, anything, do that same thing again, but this time, not at the door. Employ the doggy style, with her dress half on. During sex, you're in your rawest form. And if you can take charge in that state, you'll instantly make an impact in your financial life. 30% of rich men out there practice mild BDSM. Use this information however you want. Stop being Jerry today. Become a rich man tomorrow. When you try this, come back here afterward and let me know if you didn't just do better in your area of work and money. Impact happens in a day. In sex, if we are being frank, there is a giver and the one waiting to receive. If you can't give, you can't receive your finances. To give is to receive, dear listener. Disclaimer: this is fiction and has no proven facts, by the way. Subscribe